The novel Love Among the Artists by George Bernard Shaw. The novel begins in a place which is filled with painters, musicians, writers, and critics, people who proudly call themselves artists and believe they live for beauty, truth, and creativity. The story is not about kings or wars, but about ideas, emotions, and the quiet struggles that happen inside people who try to balance art, love, and pride. At the center of the story is Owen Jack, a serious and thoughtful young man who believes deeply in the importance of true art. Owen is not a great artist himself, but he sees himself as a guardian of art's purity. He believes art should be free from selfishness, romance, and the desire for fame. To him, love is a distraction, and comfort weakens creativity. He admires discipline, sacrifice, and intellectual honesty above all else. Owen spends much of his time among artists in London, observing them closely. Many of these artists speak passionately about beauty and inspiration, yet Owen notices that behind their words lie jealousy, insecurity, and hunger for praise. Shaw uses these characters to show how often people claim to love art while secretly chasing recognition and success. Among this group is Mildred Lawson, a young and talented woman who works as a painter. Mildred is intelligent, sensitive, and deeply committed to her work. Unlike many others, she does not pretend to be something she is not. She wants to create meaningful art, but she also believes that human emotions, especially love, are part of life and cannot be ignored. Mildred and Owen share a strong connection, though it is never simple. Owen respects Mildred's intelligence and talent, but he keeps an emotional distance from her. He believes that love would weaken both of them and interfere with artistic discipline. Mildred, however, feels differently. She believes that love and art do not destroy each other, but can exist side by side. This difference in belief slowly creates tension between them. As the story moves forward, Shaw introduces other artists and critics who add complexity to the social world of the novel. Some are arrogant and loud, convinced of their own greatness. Others are gentle but unsure, constantly seeking approval. Through their conversations and conflicts, Shaw shows how easily artistic pride turns into vanity and how often people confuse ambition with talent. Owen often criticizes these artists harshly. He speaks openly about their weaknesses and false ideals. While some admire his honesty, many find him cold and judgmental. Owen believes he is standing for truth, but he does not realize that his strict ideals have become a kind of armor, something he uses to protect himself from emotional closeness. As time passes, the group travels to Italy, a place long associated with art, beauty, and classical tradition. The Italian setting brings change. Surrounded by historic buildings, warm sunlight, and great works of the past, the characters begin to reflect more deeply on themselves. In Italy, Mildred grows stronger as an artist. She paints with new freedom and confidence, inspired by the environment. She feels more certain than ever that emotional experience enriches creativity. Her work improves not because she suffers, but because she lives fully. Owen, however, becomes uneasy. He sees that Mildred's success does not follow his rigid theories. She has not sacrificed love for art, yet her work is thriving. This challenges everything Owen believes. He begins to feel restless and uncertain, though he does not admit it openly. Meanwhile, romantic entanglements begin to appear among the other artists. Some fall in love quickly, driven more by ego and desire than genuine feeling. Jealousy grows, rivalries become sharper. Shaw uses these relationships to show how shallow love can be when it is based on self-image rather than understanding.
Owen watches all this with criticism, yet inside he is conflicted. He cares deeply for Mildred, but he is afraid of admitting it. To him, love feels like a loss of control. He wants everything, including emotion, to fit neatly into his intellectual system. Mildred senses this fear. She grows tired of waiting for Owen to change. She does not want dramatic romance, but she wants honesty and warmth. She wants to be seen not just as an artist, but as a human being.
The turning point of the novel comes quietly. Owen begins to realize that his strict devotion to art is not pure selflessness, but partly pride. He has been judging others to protect his sense of superiority. He finally understands that art is created by human beings, and human beings are emotional, social, and imperfect. This realization is painful. Owen feels humbled. He sees that by rejecting love entirely, he has rejected an essential part of life. Shaw does not present this moment as sudden or dramatic. Instead, it unfolds through thought and reflection, fitting Owen's intellectual nature. By this time, Mildred has grown independent. She no longer depends on Owen's approval. She trusts her own judgment and continues her work with confidence. When Owen finally approaches her honestly, their relationship changes. There is no exaggerated declaration of love. Instead, there is mutual respect, understanding, and emotional maturity. Some characters in the novel never change. They continue chasing admiration and success, trapped in their own illusions. Others quietly accept that they are not truly meant for artistic life and move on. The novel ends without a grand romantic conclusion. Shaw avoids easy happiness. Instead, he leaves the characters in a place of greater awareness. Love is no longer a fantasy or a threat. It is simply part of life, like art itself. The novel teaches that art without humanity becomes empty, and love without understanding becomes shallow. True strength lies in accepting both discipline and emotion, reason and compassion. In this way, Shaw presents not just a story about artists, but a thoughtful reflection on how people should live. I hope you have enjoyed this novel, but please like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.